Un on his left. The three of them cackled like old friends.
Okay, so this video right here is about China's military being more powerful than the United States now. And they making Burkina Faso, Niger, Mali. Look up those African countries. Burkina Faso, Niger, Mali, Senegal, Chad, all those countries. They receiving all of these high-tech weapons that the USA don't have. So basically, USA used to steal African resources. Now China is getting African resources and not stealing them. They're respecting them and giving them weapons that can defeat the United States. Now they can't even go over there and mess with them. Look up France getting kicked out of Burkina Faso. France getting kicked out of Niger. United States getting kicked out of Burkina Faso. United States getting kicked out of Niger and Mali and Chad and all that. Look that up right now and then you understand what's going on. These people have nuclear weapons that the United States don't even have. The United States can't even do nothing. Why do you think they're inside of country, in their own country, bringing National Guard to places? You can kind of look at the National Guards and tell, y'all not even really on nothing. Like, they don't have that much power. That's why they can't go to Africa and do nothing. They can't go to China and take nothing over. So they over here have a National Guard go through places and mess with their own citizens because they don't have any more power and they don't have any more anything, literally. Like, just watch this.
Nuclear missiles, robot dogs, and a whole load of other scary-looking weapons rolled past. Now, if you'd pitched this hammy scene to a Hollywood studio 5 years ago, they'd have probably shown you the door. But in total, 25 heads of state showed up to China's V-Day military.
25 world leaders came. And by the way, this is Cornbro. This is a crypto dude. He does crypto like me, so he's just reporting on it like me. We're reporting on this because, you know, crypto is a worldwide currency. And it's basically affecting all this. So, you know, so he's a crypto guy. It's called Coin Bureau. If you want to follow him, go to Coin Bureau. Now, anyways, that's 25 world leaders all at the same military parade. This happened on September 3rd, 2025. That's like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago.
Parade, including Iran's President Pezeshkian, Myanmar's military chief, and leaders from Pakistan, Vietnam, and most of Central Asia. Slovakia's Robert Fico and Serbia's Alexander Vucic carried the team for Europe. The contrast with China's military parade back in 2015, attended by South Korea's president and the US ambassador, was stark. But symbolism aside, the hardware China had on display is also worth your attention. For the first time in history, they showed off their complete nuclear triad with land, sea, and
Okay, so right now, this is the most important part. He's talking about they have a complete nuclear triad. Most people only have one nuke or one kind of nuke. They got nukes that go in the ocean, nukes that go in the air, and, well, from the land to the air, and nukes that you can fly in the air and drop them on people. So that's land, air, and sea. That's what they mean by nuclear triad. And they're about to show you the weapons. And America don't have these. And now China and Russia is giving it to the Africans because they're like, man, y'all should be free. You know what I mean? Like, fuck what they talking about. Like, so, you see what I'm saying now, y'all? This is crazy. This is the whole thing. The United States is not no more world leaders, more world powers, than anything like that. They can kill it. They can assassinate me today or anybody else. Boo. Okay, we get it. Okay? Y'all not going to be here for the next 100, 200 years, bro. We are. My DNA is going to be here, though. Believe that. And every other black person. And we don't get burned by the sun or none of that other stuff. So, we are natural people. We going to be here. Daytime is basically up, so... This is just proof. And they love to play with people and do so. Ibrahim, shout out to you, man. If they kill me, man, you know how to handle this. Okay? They doing stuff to world leaders like myself, real world leaders like you, real ones, actual real world leaders, you know what I mean? Trying to assassinate you, over 18 assassination attempts. They ain't never, come on, like, so stuff like that. Like, yeah, man, so this is just for me to y'all. Please do them just as dirty as they trying to do me. If I can't live, why do they get this? It's crazy. I can't live with my kids and I can't have no good time. I can't do nothing. But anyways, check this out, y'all. Go ahead.
Air weapon systems all capable of launching nukes. And the parade announcers weren't subtle about it either, calling it, quote, China's strategic trump card for safeguarding national sovereignty and defending national dignity. I don't know how that sounded in Chinese, but the English translation is a bit on the nose, isn't it? Anyway, guests were treated to a look at new ICBMs with a 20,000 kilometer range.
Okay, that's an ICBM. That's an intercontinental ballistic missile. Look it up, y'all. It's a nuclear weapon. That has 12 nukes inside of it. The United States only can drop one. They can drop 12 at a time. And they got like hundreds of these. The United States is nowhere near their level. And on top of that, they're, like I said, they've made, look up Burkina Faso kicking out French and American troops. Why would they kick them out if they have more power? And why they ain't back yet? If they kick you out, why you not back yet? You need to go, so because you can't. That's why. So look at that. That's an intercontinental ballistic missile called ICBMs. Okay? Nobody has this on the world but them. So you get the point? Y'all got to start to understand what's going on here. That's why these people out here tripping and doing weird shit. They got a power trip. These white folks got a weird power trip. They human trafficked us from Africa. Human trafficked us and then never paid us for slavery. That don't make no damn sense. How can you even take us to jail, even have jails with black people in them at this point, if you didn't do the right thing? Like, it doesn't make sense. We should at least have our own jails and our own court system. And if, you know what I mean? Like, and just, and obviously get paid for slavery, because how do we build America's banks, wealth, and everything? We built the world's banks and wealth. And us doing that, we don't get no money or no credit for that. That's kind of crazy. Like, y'all loaned that money out to white families, so now they're rich forever, and we're broke. We're, you know, and stuck in a certain position. Most black people, obviously. But anyways, look at that. That's taking out like anything in the world. These are nukes. You know what a nuke is? That's the most powerful thing you can have in the military. Now only China has it, and Africa. You need uranium to build these. Africa is the only place with uranium, and Africa ain't selling it to nobody else. So that's even more so what I'm trying to tell you. They're done. Their power's over.
Capable of hitting Washington from anywhere in China, a massive black underwater drone that looked like something out of a Bond film, and hypersonic missiles specifically designed to sink aircraft carriers, which the Chinese media helpfully calls carrier killers, in case anyone missed the point. We imagine that somewhere deep in the Pentagon, a team of accountants is...
They said those goes 12,000 kilometers. I mean, 20,000 kilometers. Go back and, you know, look at my video. 20,000 kilometers. That's 12,000 miles. 20,000 kilometers is 12,000 miles, y'all. Okay? China is only 5,000 miles from here. That motherfucker go 12,000 miles away. Okay? All right. Let's keep it going.
Pouring over zoomed-in parade footage, trying to calculate the new price of military intervention in Taiwan. Now, in Chinese, but the English translation is a bit on the nose, isn't it? Anyway, guests were treated to a look at new ICBMs with a 20,000 kilometer range, capable of hitting Washington from anywhere in China, a massive black underwater drone that looked like something out of a Bond film, and hypersonic missiles specifically designed to sink aircraft carriers, which the Chinese media helpfully calls carrier killers, in case anyone missed the point. We imagine that somewhere deep in the Pentagon, a team of accountants is poring over zoomed-in parade footage, trying to calculate the new price of military intervention in Taiwan. Now, conspicuously absent from Beijing's parade was Narendra Modi. After spending 2 days cheesing with Xi and Putin in Tianjin, he skipped the main event entirely. Was he trying to avoid overdoing rage-baiting Washington? Well, maybe, but the US doesn't appear to be the main reason Modi skipped the parade. Apparently, the real reason was Japan. Anonymous Indian government sources told the Japan Times that India regards the parade as
apparently people don't give a fuck
China's
about apparently people don't care about the United States power no more. They don't give a fuck. Everybody's on the same page. Everybody's like, you know, we need some sovereignty. We need to stop being bullied by people that's, you know, yeah, so everybody's on the same page. Y'all see what's going on. I just decided to make this because this is Cornbrew. This is like the biggest YouTube channel that has to do with crypto. As you see, this is the biggest YouTube channel. That's 2.7 million subscribers. No YouTube channel has that many subscribers dealing with crypto. So yeah, man, this is some crazy news. I'm about to go ahead and log out. Hope that was some good information, y'all. So any black person out there, don't be scared. Yeah, they can kill individual black people, but these people time is up. It is what it is. Like, and I feel like, you know, if they continue to do stuff like that and continue to be petty and try to hurt people, real world leaders like Ibrahim Traore and real black people in the community that's obviously leaders of their community and doing, you know, like the work like Malcolm X or somebody, you feel me? Okay, they keep on messing with people like that at this point. I hope any of them people over there, and y'all see this, man. If I'm not here, bro, and even if you feel me, do what you got to do. But as you see, if there's more people like that going on, I'm stamping it. I don't give a damn. Okay? Because this is crazy that I can be targeted just for being smart and just for saying some real shit. That this white man gonna say it. Bet you ain't nobody do nothing to him though. So all I'm saying. So that's my point. So fuck these motherfuckers if they keep on doing weird shit, man. Like I feel like, yeah, so I don't know. I hope shit get better, but this is weird. Okay? People shouldn't have to feel like that. They never have to feel like they go outside and they can go to jail just for a police officer wanting to bring them, or, oh yeah, a police officer pay somebody, oh, I'm gonna pay you to do a crime to this person. And if they try to defend themselves, I can still take them to jail because they used the gun. Or you can kill them and then you still took them off this earth. Either way, it's a win-win. They doing all this kind of weird shit, putting on masks, starting gang wars, all kind of weird shit. Paint look just like another human. They made a million movies like that. So these people are on a lot of weird shit just to continue evil. And you done took everything. You got all the money in the world. Don't make sense. Yeah, so anyways, I just have to speak my piece. This is crazy though. All right, y'all. How do I get off this live? I think I'll do this. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all look into this. Look at the matter of fact. Go to this channel. Go to this channel and it's other ones too. But anyways, regardless of all that, y'all see all of that. This is all facts. I'm about to click the video.
Names going micro. Micro habits.
Give me a second.
Microdose.
As you see, it's the commercial.
Oh,
You feel me?
hi. What's
Give it 1 second.
I've been here for months and my rate
But yeah, y'all, this is crazy.
Been there.
This
but
is
news
crazy.
microdoses of motivation and microdose GLP-1s can help.
Bye bye plateau.
Hello, Micro changes, big results. Get started at Noom.com. Welcome to
right.
Microtop.
Now check this
And
out.
this is why they call him the GOAT.
Strengthening military ties with the Sahel states of Mali and Niger. The Chinese firms have vast oil and mineral interests.
Breaking news from West Africa. Burkina Faso just received a massive shipment of cutting-edge Chinese combat vehicles and artillery. This game-changing delivery isn't just an upgrade, it's a bold signal that Burkina Faso is transforming its military strategy to take on growing threats in the volatile Sahel region. Keep watching to see how this shifts the regional power balance. Chapter 1. Context and overview of the latest delivery.
China is a key partner of African nations in terms of trade and investments. But Beijing is now expanding this partnership into the defense sector as well.
In August 2025, Burkina Faso took a major leap in modernizing its military with a fresh delivery of advanced weaponry from China. This shipment is coming at a critical time. You see, Burkina Faso's security landscape has been grim, with the country grappling continuously with armed insurgencies across the Sahel region, mainly jihadist groups linked to Al-Qaeda and ISIS. These groups have been inflicting serious
And those
damage.
groups were made by the United States, by the way. Everybody know Al-Qaeda and all of that. That's like the 9/11 stuff. Obviously, we know that was all insider jobs of the United States. So now this is years and years ago, y'all. This ain't even like that no more. Look up what's going on out there. They're good. Everything's good.
The region and challenging the military forces. The Burkinabe army has long needed better equipment to counter these threats effectively. This recent delivery sends a clear signal of the government's commitment to strengthening its defense forces. Among the hardware received are modern Chinese-made VN-22B fire support vehicles, PLL-05 120mm self-propelled gun mortars, and SR-5 multiple rocket launch systems. Together, these platforms represent a solid...
Okay, just so y'all understand, this part right here is very important. So these rocket launchers that y'all just seen, that's for air defense.
The region
that's
and
for air
challenging
defense,
the military
not this
forces.
part.
The Burkina.
Give me 1 second, Joe.
The army has long needed better equipment to counter these threats
Okay.
effectively. This recent
There you
delivery
go.
sends a
Now
clear
look at this
signal
part.
of the government's commitment
Those are
to
drones.
strengthening its defense forces. Among the hardware received are modern Chinese-made VN-22B fire support vehicles,
Those are
PLL-05 120mm self-propelled gun mortars, and SR-5 multiple rocket launch.
Okay, these right here are to shoot down. This is the part that I was trying to get to. These right here are to shoot down anything in the sky up to 400 or 500 miles away. You understand that? So you can't get close to them. It's impossible. You can't bring no nukes, no nothing. So they can shoot down anything that's coming their way. Okay? And they have way more other stuff. So just so you understand, this is very, very powerful information. They have some stuff to make them safe forever. And like I said, look up France getting kicked out of Burkina Faso. France getting kicked out of Burkina Faso. Look that up. And the United States getting kicked out of Burkina Faso. And they also got kicked out of Niger and Mali. So that's 3 places that France and the United States got kicked out of. And if you get kicked out of somewhere, you're supposed to want all the diamonds and golden resources. Why are you not back there? Because of this. That's what I was trying to say.
Systems. Together, these platforms represent a solid upgrade that improves mobility, firepower, and versatility. This push for modernization is part of a larger multi-phase program initiated under the leadership of Junta Captain Ibrahim Traoré, aiming to build a force capable of sustained high-intensity combat operations across diverse terrains, from urban environments to open Sahelian landscapes. According to Military Africa, these deliveries are crucial for Burkina Faso's transition toward a more capable force, ready to counter asymmetric threats head-on.
Did y'all see that, y'all?
Chapter 2. Key military equipment delivered.
Now, the shipment reportedly includes VN-22B fire support vehicles, PLL-05 self-propelled gun mortars, and SR-5 multiple rocket launch systems.
Now, let's talk about what Burkina Faso actually received. This shipment includes 3 main systems, all designed to complement each other for effective land warfare. First in the lineup is the VN-22B fire support vehicle.
Okay.
These are 6x6 wheel.
There we go. I'm trying to control this and do that at the same time. Okay, so look, y'all. Just so y'all get, they're safe forever. Africa's safe. Can't nobody mess with Africa. That's where all of the wealth is. China is way more powerful than the United States military. Now Africa has a more powerful military. What possibly else is there to even talk about? What is else there to do? What is there to talk about? What else is, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing else to talk about. So, yeah, like I said, they can kill people. They can do that. They can kill individuals, like I said in the last video, but I'm going to put these videos together. They can kill individuals like me talking or anybody else, but we have won. It is what it is. And like I said, they keep doing stuff like that. I hope that anybody seeing this video from these parts, you feel me? Y'all get what I'm saying? Treat them exactly how they was treating us. Because, like I said, if I'm not here or people like me ain't here just because they want to keep on taking us out and doing weird stuff, that's not cool. That's weird. They wouldn't like it if people was following them everywhere and we had black police and the police just follow you as a white person in your community trying their best to put you in jail or start gang wars and take jobs away at a community and basically make it to where you gotta, you know what I mean? Like you literally started all of this from slavery. You human trafficked us from slavery, put us into slavery, never paid us for it, made banks and wealth off of that, gave the money to white folks, made sure they rich forever, then did all of this to us. So, and then you trying to kill people still? It's just like, yeah, at this point, please help us. You feel me? Get these people out of, so they don't even have to even be thinking about going to war with nobody. They shouldn't even have that responsibility. Let them go and sing some country music or something. You feel me? Let them do that because all this they got nuclear weapons and these white folks got all of this. Ain't nothing good coming from that. Because these people are the people that was killing kids in slavery and stuff like that. They're the only people that have a history of doing wicked, evil shit. So, and they're still trying to target people like me for just speaking truths and facts. So I just had to say that, like, this is, keep watching.
Armored vehicles, each mounted with a stabilized 105mm rifled cannon. What's cool about these vehicles is that they aren't just stripped down armored cars. They're built for rapid deployment and fire support, both in city combat and open terrain warfare. The Defense Blog reports the VN-22B balances protection, speed, and firepower, offering a big tactical advantage for ground forces facing insurgents who rely on hit-and-run tactics. Next, the PLL-051 20mm self-propelled gun mortar, a hybrid beast. The PLL-05 combines the power of a mortar and a direct-fire cannon. This versatility lets the artillery units engage both concealed targets indirectly and armored vehicles or fortifications directly, all while being mobile enough to quickly relocate to avoid enemy counterfire.
You saw how fast that was?
The SR-5 multiple
they don't got tanks out here like that?
Or MLRS.
That's a rocket launcher system right there. This is probably the most craziest thing they got. And they don't got tanks out here that move like that. Look up the middle. They don't got nothing. So they cannot go back over there. They can't fuck with them. all they can do is bully people like us. Like, you know, look, so that's why I said it seems like this is some karma, and I hope that the universe is hearing. Ibrahim, whoever, please help us. Oh, because they're doing the weirdest shit ever. You feel me? Like, they're doing some very, very wicked stuff to people that's innocent, that's not doing nothing. And you, why you not over there? Why you not, you feel me? Why you not with China? Why you not fucking with China? You wanna know why? You wanna know why you're sending National Guard all through your United States? Because you wanted to box people in and put them in the ghetto and take resources away for years and basically make them into, you know, like I said, human traffic them from Africa, put them into slavery. Ain't that what y'all, like, how is that not, that doesn't make sense. Like, y'all the main people be trying to put people in jail for these same crimes. It's crazy. And they never paid millions and millions of people. And now you got them in a, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't pay them. All the stuff I said before. Like, it's just crazy. It's a crazy cycle. Like, you gave the money that we made for y'all out to white folks. You gave it to them so they could live forever and have generational wealth. But you made us poor and broke in the community and starting problems and continue to do weird shit. And you just trying to, you know, just assassinate anybody, do whatever to anybody. That's crazy work. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, like I was saying, there you go. This thing is to shoot down anything. This motherfucker taking out anything. And they got it. That's Africa. As you see, they got this from them. So they got everything now. Their military is stronger than even over here. Okay? In the U.S.
The SR-5 can fire both guided and unguided rockets with a modular launcher system capable of hitting targets up to 70 kilometers away. Think of it as Burkina Faso's new artillery ace for precision strikes or wide area suppression. Such a system provides significant firepower and flexibility, key for urban siege scenarios, as well as open area bombardment. All three systems working in tandem promise to reshape Burkina Faso's military doctrine by adding layers of firepower and tactical options previously unavailable to its armed forces. Chapter 3. VN-22, B Fire Support Vehicles.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get up off here, y'all. But yeah, man, these,
I assume you both know why I faster here this morning.
Now,
yeah,
diving deeper into the VN-22B fire support vehicles. These vehicles
them
are
niggas'
designed
power
by
is out of
Renko,
there.
one of China's premier defense manufacturers. The VN-22B, with its 6x6 wheeled configuration, strikes an impressive balance between mobility and armor.
I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. I'm about to turn this shit off.
Mounted on the turret,
y'all
gives
get
it
the point
serious
already,
firepower,
okay? You get the
capable
point.
of knocking out light to medium armored targets and supporting infantry with direct fire. Unlike standard infantry fighting vehicles, the VN-22B specializes in providing rapid and precise fire support, which is vital in urban combat scenarios where enemies hide behind structures. What makes the VN-22B stand out is its speed and endurance. According to Military Africa, the VN-22B boasts a top speed exceeding 100 kilometers per hour on roads, with an impressive operational range of over 800 kilometers thanks to a reliable diesel engine. The modular armor protects the crew against 14.5 millimeter caliber armor-piercing rounds, which cover most small arms and certain anti-vehicle threats common in the Sahel. So, when you think about Burkina Faso's current battlefield, vast rural lands, villages under attack, and complex urban environments, the VN-22B offers a flexible platform that can respond swiftly and deliver effective firepower wherever needed. Chapter 4, PLL-05 self-propelled gun mortars. Moving to the PLL-05.
They got everything, y'all. We can skip through it. Like, look at this. More missiles.
The SR-5 can fire a range of both guided and unguided rockets.
It's a whole video,
giving Burkina Faso options depending on the mission. Whether precision engagement is required against a high-value target or saturation bombardment across a wide area to suppress enemy formations, the SR-5 delivers. The system's maximum range is approximately 70 kilometers.
Crazy, y'all.
6. Strategic shift in Burkina Faso's defense policy.
The government began developing its first homegrown defense industry, a concept many had considered impossible.
What's driving all this new hardware? Well, a strategic shift in Burkina Faso's defense and foreign policy.
All right. That's it, y'all. We ain't gonna turn it off. Y'all get the point. I'm gonna click on this real quick right now.
What is power?
I'm gonna show you.
The better question is, how much of it can
I'm gonna
you
show you this
handle?
real quick.
In-
Oh, hold on, y'all.
On the 3rd
There
of
we go.
September, Xi Jinping stood at the center of Tiananmen Square with Vladimir Putin on his right and Kim Jong-un on his
Okay.
left.
This is the
three of
first
them
video.
cackled like old friends while nuclear missiles, robot dogs, and a whole load of other scary-looking weapons rolled past. Now, if you pitched this hammy scene to a Hollywood
Okay, look at this part.
with land, sea, and air weapon systems all capable of launching nukes. And the parade announcers weren't subtle about it either, calling it, quote, China's strategic trump card for safeguarding national sovereignty and defending national dignity. I don't know how that sounded in Chinese, but the English translation is a bit on the nose, isn't it? Anyway, guests
Look
were
at that.
treated to a look at new ICBMs with a
Okay.
20,000 kilometer range capable of hitting Washington from anywhere in China.
Okay. 20,000 kilometers is 12,000 miles. China's only 3,000 miles away from here, okay? They can hit anywhere on the planet with that thing. You understand that? And they just gave all of that to African people to make sure that they good forever. You understand that? And they got it. And the United States do not have it at all. They don't even have one of them things. That's called an Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. ICBM. Intercontinental Ballistic Missile, okay? Look those up. ICBMs. Look that up. And you will see that those are nuclear weapons that only China have. That those things is launching 12 at once. They don't even have that over here. Just so you get it. Okay? So anyways, I'm up out of here. There you
Anyway,
go. You see.
guests were treated to a look at new ICBMs with a 20,000 kilometer range capable of hitting Washington from anywhere in China, a massive black underwater drone that looked like something out of a Bond film, and hypersonic missiles specifically designed to sink aircraft carriers, which the Chinese media helpfully calls carrier killers, in case anyone missed the point. We imagine that somewhere deep in the Pentagon, a team of accountants is
All right. Peace, y'all. So the whole point of this was, I said it through the video. Y'all understand the point, I'm sure. But anyways, love y'all. Peace. And in Africa or who throughout the world, y'all doing the right thing, because these people are literally causing hell and doing evil to everybody and everything they come across. Literally. That's all I got to say. Peace.